Hey guys, I'm Crystal Simmer and you're watching Crystal Simmer TV, and welcome back to The Sims 4 at E3. Now in this video I'll be explaining everything that comes in my mind that has been announced in The Sims 4. Now I'm going to tell you my opinions in this video because I think you already know all the confirmed things that are going to be in The Sims 4. So I might as well just tell you my opinions on them. So the aging, there are no new life stages. Now I think that's not good because in my opinion it would be more vibrant to have Sims who gradually age, like actually age, because I don't like my baby Sim to have a birthday party and then become a toddler just like that. I want the Sims team to create something that makes the Sims gradually grow, like by day. They don't have to have a birthday party just like we grow in real life. I think that would be a billion times more fun to play with. But I guess it's kind of maybe it's very hard and difficult to put that into the actual game because it may be hard technically wise. That doesn't even make sense, but whatever. Multitasking. So the Sims can eat and talk at the same time. Now, in my opinion, that sounds amazing because, maybe when they're having dinner together, I want them to talk as well as eat. I don't want them to keep eating. They may have to talk because that would make it extremely awkward, in my opinion. Needs motives. So no more motive bars. Each need is either green, yellow, or red. That is awesome. I have to say, awesome. I am sick of those need bars. I am sick of them. Thank God they're gone. Group controls. Sims can form groups up to 6 Sims and they don't have to do the same thing. Now that's awesome because when you're out with a Sim, you don't want one of the Sims, like all of them, doing the exact same thing at the same time. I want them to do different stuff and go different places even though they are in a group. And to have 6 Sims in one group is amazing. Just the perfect number of people in a group. Emotional states. Now this is basically the main idea of The Sims 4. It's basically the emotional states. Because in my opinion, I think this is the best content that we could ever have in The Sims 4. Emotional states. Because I think that the Sims in The Sims 3 and The Sims 2 and The Sims 1 were extremely lifeless. They were not alive because they had no emotions and they only had, traits telling you everything what's happening. It's not nice. I feel like the thought bubbles are not enough to show a Sim's emotions. And to have emotional states in The Sims is just gonna make The Sims a billion times more fun to play. So I cannot wait to play that. Emotionally triggered abilities. So sad Sims do poorly at work unless they are writers. Flirty Sims can dim the lights by clapping their hands. So there are different abilities that comes with different emotions. Now this seems unrealistic, but then again, The Sims in general is supposed to be a game. This is something not many people and Simmers don't understand. They think that The Sims has to be realistic. It has to be like real life, and I think that is wrong because at the end of the day, it's still a game. It deserves its animations. It deserves to be a game. It doesn't have to be our depressing lives. Okay? It doesn't have to be real life. It can be an animational game. Thank you. Create a sim like molding clay but not as messy. Jewelry is completely free from clothing. So jewelry is free, but clothing isn't. That's gonna make the game a whole lot exciting. Amazing. Because I think that if a poor sim gets amazing clothing, the most fashionable, expensive clothing, now that is not fair, and neither is it real. It's sort of, it makes no sense. So I think this would make the game a whole lot more interesting, and create a sim needs that kind of interesting vibe to it, in my opinion. Buy mode. Furnitures can be purchased through an IKEA-like catalog, offering a range of items that you can directly influence how a sim feels within the environment. So depressed sims are depressed because of the way the house is built. So you can have like a house and it has no light in it, and it's dark and it's gloomy, then you're gonna have depressed sims. Now that is so damn realistic. It is so right, because I don't know about you guys, but when I go into a house and it is like, it's white and it has light coming through it and lots of windows and plants and birds chirping outside, that makes me extremely happy. I don't know about you guys, but that's what makes me happy. But if you go into like a dark, gloomy house, you're either gonna be tired and feeling like you want to go to sleep, or extremely depressed. And I think that is amazing to have in The Sims 4. Build mode. Just as in the new cast, you'll be able to place a room and drag it around and shape it easily. The new blocks system allows for extreme flexibility, so it'll be like smooth and amazing, and it'll make the houses look just great, and it will be much easier to build houses. Now this is amazing because I suck at building houses. Extremely suck. So for this to be in The Sims 4, now this is a dream come true, because now I can build without having to download stuff from the exchange. Thank you. Furniture influence on mood. Yeah, just like I said before, an inspirational painting could boost the creativity of a sim. Or if like romantic candles can make a sim feel flirty. Dark gloomy content will make the sim feel very depressed. Just like the rooms. Relationship systems. Instead of one relationship bar that increases from friendship to romance, we have two. So one is for romance and one is for friendship. So this makes it much easier to have the Sims be only friends and stay friends, and being able to use without having to go into the relationship romantic territory. You understand? It's like much easier to stay friends. Aspiration systems. The Sims can have an unlimited number of aspirations, which feature intermediate goals along the way, wide-reaching progression branches. Awesome. So when you're going to a career, it'll be much more interesting to get promotions, and your aspirations just amazing. I love everything that has been said right now. Everything. Whims. Instead of wishes and The Sims 2 wants, we have whims. I don't know why they changed them, in all honesty. I don't know why they keep changing that. Why can't they just have wishes again? I mean, it's the same thing. Whatever. Cool. Traits. Some new, some old, 5 trait slots and 1 for primary aspirations. Yeah. Nothing really interesting in my opinion. Active Careers. The core game system allows for events where players can go out and play through certain parts of their Sims career. Again, you'll be interacting with other Sims as well as move up the career ladder. Yeah, so it's just more interesting careers. Vibrant neighborhoods. Oh yeah, I have to say something. I read a forum, and Sim Guru Graham said something about districts. Now I know there's a confusion about districts, and everyone's thinking, oh, we could have the Sims 3 Hunger Games. In all honesty, he sort of went away from that, because what he said was that he prefers to call them neighborhoods instead of districts, because technically they're like we have different neighborhoods, but just like we have towns like what's it called, Los Angeles, and then we have Bel Air in it. This is what they're trying to get to Sims 4. They're trying to say this is Los Angeles, this is a city, and then we have like different districts in it. We can have like the Bel Air in it and California and stuff like that. So I think that is great in my opinion. That sounds amazing. But I just wanted to tell you guys that they prefer not to call it districts, because that may cause some confusions. Memories. So Sims will remember past outfits, relationships, and experiences. These memories will have a significant effect on their behavior and mood. That sounds great. So if the Sim had a very depressing past, then he will like remember that, and when he does remember that, it will cause his mood to fall or rise depending on the memory. That's cool. Sound design. This game has over 500,000 sound files, and the sound system has gotten a technical overhaul. Sound now have a direction. A Sim with his back facing the camera will sound a little muffled when he speaks. Music and sound will even be different depending on the shape of the room. Basically, the Sims 4 has acoustics. Wow. Talking of realistic. Wow. Awesome. I cannot wait for that. It makes the game a whole lot more real and live. That sounds awesome. Animation. Sims no longer pause in between animations or look like robots when sitting in a chair. Everything is fluid and natural. Yay. Okay, this is my thing. This is something that I should be very happy about, because I know that when my game lags and they look like robots, that makes me so angry, and it puts me off playing. So to have The Sims be fluid and natural is something that I have always wished for. Thank you. Path systems. Sims in crowded spaces will maneuver around each other. Sims can pass each other on stairs. 100 Sims can pass each other without a single one getting stuck. Similarly, 100 Sims can all walk through a single doorway at once without anyone being stuck, stamping their foot, or cancelling the interaction. Yes, this solves the uni glitch where you want to go into the class but you can't because there are tons of Sims crowding that place. So that solves it. Yay! High five there. Woohoo! Yes. Sim health. Sims naturally change over time. Eat too much or never exercise, you'll get fat. Eat healthy food and work out, you'll lose weight and or maintain health. Sims will notice gaining, losing weight. Yay! We already had that in The Sims 3 though, where but it's very rare. It's like when you eat too much and then you go to sleep, you end up being fat the next day. That happened to me, and that freaked me out. In all honesty, I was like, what the hell happened to her? She ate too much. Great. Just great. events. For example, a sim can host a singles event, and invite all the single sims in the neighborhood to a party. Or as a chef, a sim can attend a special event dinner. Woohoo! New events. Woohoo! Special objects: cow plant, rocket ship, voodoo doll, cupcake maker, cars, painting easel, punching bag, and more. Yay, I'm so excited. So this is all the things that have been announced for The Sims 4. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Now, I personally think all of these things are mind-blowing. I cannot wait to play The Sims 4. All these new things have caused me to be extremely excited. I cannot wait. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Make sure to give it a like, make sure to be subscribed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!